Okay, so the roofs are done. The gardens are fixed up. There's always work to be done here, but feeling good about this, and always looks its best when we go to leave. So I thought we'd just take a little tour here. Got the front garden done and mulched, and a few things moved around. Things get overgrown, like I had the phlox was in the middle of these two dogwoods. Dogwoods took right off and have found their spot. That's nice. Found a rose at, I think, Myers or something like that. Nothing fancy. It didn't say what kind of rose it was, but I thought, well, I'll give it a shot and see if roses will grow here. It's red and white. I thought that was kind of Canadian colors and looked good on the blue siding. So popped the lavender in there too. And the phlox, purple creeping phlox in the front. There's some columbines and yarrow, daisy. The sedum at the end, that's the best sedum in the place. Not sure why it likes it there, but okay. So I love the front, the metal, looks great, that profile. I know it doesn't see on the front here. It looks great. All right. And the wood chip path is all clear. Got a little succulent gardens looking great. Everything's not even shown any stress at all. Our frozen margarita hosta, it's even starting to grow a new leaf there. It seems very happy there. I love the color. I'm hoping lots of mulch around it will be good, because we're going to leave and not come back for a little while, I think. Everything that I transplanted, those two yews there in the back and the lily here, looks really great. I love the cedar mulch that I can get up here. Still have a hole in the yard over there, but Brad cleaned it up a bit. Yeah, I think everything's looking great. I found a Russian sage and stuck that in there. There's our daylilies. That's like the one that's up at the top of the hill there that we transplanted. Very pretty. Look at that nice color. Steldora lilies looking a little healthier too, with the little amending to the soil and some mulch around it. My poor pig still didn't get painted. Maybe next time. Everything I planted over there seems to be doing good. I put a little mulch around it. I have always wanted some hydrangeas up here, so we're going to give it a go. Brad made me raised bed here. I filled it with some compost and cedar mulch and stones and moss around the base, and got it good and wet, so I'm hoping that they'll be happy. Bobos is what I got here. Keep our fingers crossed. I see them out and about in other places, and I hope these trees will do fine without me watering them every day. A little bit of cedar mulch hopefully will help. Let's go out to these gardens out here. Probably should put that chair away. I just had that chair sitting there so that I could watch the dogs in the shade while we were working. But there was just a few pieces of my fairy gardens that were sitting out, and so I thought, well, they've been out this long, I might as well leave them out. But I thought it needed a little entrance there, so I went to that hole over there where the roots were, and I pulled some roots out and stuck them in the ground to look like a little arbor. And it looks great. So, looks great. All right, let's have a look at the roof. So this roof we did years ago. Jill and Mike came up and helped us with that. That was an epic job. And then we did that roof there on the small garage and on the big garage too. Hard to see the top of the big garage though. I don't know. One of those jobs that it's a huge job and maybe nobody notices it, but I think it looks great. I transplanted these sand cherries that were in the front too. They were not doing good, so well, I'll give them one more try here. But yeah, it looks great. It always looks its best when it's time to leave. My Bigfoot, he looks awesome back there too, doesn't he? You can see him from the bathroom window. It sometimes scares people, and I think that's hilarious. He's on guard to protect my arborvitaes back there. We'll see if they do better now. Let's stand back, see how good we can see this. Look at that beautiful roof. So glad the boys could come up and help us. Trent, Nathan, and Liam. Awesome of them. And when we were all done, we took them out to the landing down by Charlevoix. I think it's called Irontown. I'm not sure, but we had a great lunch watching the boats. Never enough time up here. I could have kept them for a couple more days. That would have been fun. All right. Well, there's always more projects that we could do, but I'm hoping we can get back up here so that we cleaned inside the cottage, gave it a good cleaning too, so the yard work's caught up. I'd like to get back and just do a little bit of nothing here. I think that would be just lovely. Well, and some riding. We've went to the settings last night for dinner, and that was fun. The night before that, we went to Hideaway. After the Hideaway, we head to Digman's, the new Digman's. All right, well, goodbye, cottage.